Hello, hello, hello everyone, how are we all doing? It's been, what, 2 weeks since the last stream? It's been a bit. I haven't seen you guys since I'm not saying it, I'm not saying it. How's everyone doing? Welcome. I hope you're all doing well. It has been a minute. I appreciate that. To be fair, I didn't stream much in December generally. A local man will try and amend that this month. December was just one of those months where I was a little bit busy and then kept trying to put off streams and all that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was planning to come back today with Payday 3, but I'll be honest with you, I just haven't been in the zone to play it for a little bit. I just haven't been. I honestly do think part of it is the DLC update has put a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. So we will probably stream it again, like before the next update, whenever that's going to be. But I'm quite happy to just try something else for a little bit. Maybe we'll do Payday 3 later in the week, but right now I just don't feel like it, I'll be real with you. So, I thought, in the time since I have streamed, so the last time, bloody hell, I need to tie this beard. My beard always looks worse on stream. Like, it really makes me aware when it needs trimming, because I need to get rid of, like, all the underlayer here. Fucking hell. Since I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 pretty much non-stop since I got the game nearly a month ago, and finally finished my first full run on New Year's Day night, I thought what we'll do on stream is we'll start a stream exclusive run. I'm not saying we'll see it through to the end because that would be a lot of streams and I don't know how well this is going to do, but I'm going into it hoping that we do that. Because I really like the game and I think it'd be really cool to have like a weekly or at least usually weekly series of playing the game through. I think that'd be a really, really cool thing. So, fingers crossed we do it. We'll just see how we go, though. We'll see how we go. Today, we'll make our character, do the tutorial section, play around for a little bit. We'll just see how far we go. Oh, you think you're funny. You think you're funny, do you, Takaish? You think you're funny? You think you're funny? Wow. How dare you? How dare you? Let's put a different track on the background. Something a bit calmer. There we go. That's better. I have, though, since I last streamed, I may have... Actually, I need to... Let me get rid of the black background overlay bit. There we go. I may have bought some of the trading cards, and now I have a full album to show them off. Shout out Voltex. They didn't send me it. It's just I used them for my Doctor Who stuff, and I realised they did an XL version. And the magic line for Baldur's Gate 3, or Baldur's Gate generally, sorry, it's not exclusively Baldur's Gate 3. There's a lot of overlap, but the line has a lot of cards. So I was like, I need a big fucking wallet. So I will show a bit more off later, but I have got a bit of a collection here. So I will probably show those in a little bit. We'll see. I don't want to spend like 20 minutes now doing that, but we'll have a look at that in a little bit. We'll have a look at that. Okay. I think we're good to get going. Let me check my mic levels, because I haven't done that. Yes, we're good. I did do it earlier. I like to be really sure what I'm on about and talking shit. No change to normal. Okay. Let's get going, shall we? Let's get going. Let's do it. Let's get over here. Alright, so there goes Troy's bank account. No, I've actually, do you know what? I'm quite happy with myself. I've been quite good with my money recently. I'm just trying not to spend excess amounts. Like, the only real things I've been buying for myself as like, bonuses are these trading cards. I've not bought a pop in... When was the last time I bought a Funko? I actually can't answer that question. What would the last one have been? Was it the couple of Marvels ones I got, like, a month ago? Maybe. I don't know. I really have almost completely stopped now. I don't say completely only because I'm like, there might be the odd one I get down the line, but I pretty much have completely stopped now. I just don't need him anymore. And I have set myself a resolution this year. Well, I've set myself a main one of trying to lose some weight, because I'm not the size that I used to be, like, before any of my diets, which I'm very glad about, because, oof, I was not a good size. And yes, I know, it's all down to personal opinion and how you feel about your weight. But, oh, thank you, Game Freak, for £3.95.
Oh, pennies,
appreciate
pounds,
that, man.
anything you got. Keep collecting. We need enough for breakfast.
Just a drop of money. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, like, I'm not the size I used to be. I know different people will feel their ways about different sizes. I wasn't happy at the weight I was, and I lost, like, 4.5 stone. I've put a stone or two on since then. I've been hovering around that weight for a while, and I ate a lot over Christmas, so I was like, right, enough is enough. I'm going to go on my diet this year, and I started yesterday. Only reason being was I had a massive roast dinner on New Year's Day, and it was a lot of calories. And my diet is a calorie deficit, which I don't recommend, so that's why I don't, like, go on and on about it, because it isn't the healthiest way to lose weight. The problem is, I am the fussiest bitch in existence. I've said this on record before. I'm terrible. So, I don't want to, like, I'm not going to eat all my greens kind of thing. I'm just not about that. So it's for me, it's just cutting back on food and eating less than I should, and then losing weight. Not, like I said, not a healthy way, but my resolution is to stick to it because it did work last time I did it for me. And then also, I want to sell a bunch of my pops. That's like 2 things I'm going into this year. I'm going to get rid of a whole fuck ton of my pops. I've loved collecting them, and it'll be nice knowing, oh, I collected these, this was fun, but I don't need loads of them anymore. I really don't. So that's my resolution. Anyway, I need to make sure I flick a particular switch off. There we go. Because, woo, we want to make sure that doesn't show. Cinematic nudity is fine if show genitals is off, right? Like, that's fine. I'm assuming that, yeah, surely, right? Hairless Consumer, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. So, I've got a couple of runs going. So I finally finished my main run with Riot on New Year's Day, or going into second. I've started a Dark Urge playthrough, which I'm a chunk into. And I've also started doing a, like, just dark playthrough, like doing the dark stuff, like helping the goblins and that kind of thing. I haven't really got any particular thoughts or requests as to what to do with this particular playthrough, only that we'll kind of do things together, you know? Someone tipped $4 that there wasn't a notification. No, there was. It popped up on screen. It's just the chat's very quiet. No one's spoken since it was done that. So, you know, guys, fucking speak up. Come on. I need the company. I get lonely. You know this. No, so I have no real particular thoughts on what I'm going to do in this run. We're just going to do it. Sell a bunch of pops so you can buy more magic cards. Well, I wouldn't lie, Tony. If I sold a bunch of them, I would buy more magic cards, yes. But I would aim to make sure that I make far more money off selling the pops than I do spending them back on the fucking cards. Some of my pops are worth a lot, so I would hopefully be able to turn them around with some decent cash, I hope. But it depends on what I sell. I've got some that are worth a lot that I don't want to get rid of still, so, Anyway, I'm going to play on a really easy difficulty as this before. I just like enjoying the game. I wonder, should we do single save? That could be really fun for the stream. And also, I don't want to overload the amount of saves I have. I'm very worried about the save issue happening again because it is still present on Xbox. So, let's go single save. Let's make it, this run in particular, where we have to stick with the dice. There's no saves coming. Whatever happens, happens. So, let's say that right now. No proficiency bonus, single save. Obviously, I can use inspiration to re-roll if I want to, if I've got any inspiration available, but I'm gonna say no saves coming. Because that's not something I've stuck to on any other playthrough. So that could be cool. Enemies can score critical hits. Yeah, that would be a bit rough if I turn that off. No death saving throws. Enable to stop characters dying at 0. No, we don't want that. Disable free first strikes. No, I like those. That's fun. Cam cost multiplier is fine. Short rest full heal. No. Trader price modifier. I'm going to turn the price down a little bit at the trader because I like having a bit more gold handy to buy things. So I'm going to put that to 1.5. Multi-classing. I'll leave it on, but I might not use it. Always prompt reactions. All reactions that can pause the game will do so by default. No. Hide NPC health. No, that's fine. Hide fail perception rolls. No. There's one that's like, yeah, preview dialogue check. I want to see what the dialogue check is before I roll. High difficulty class during rolls. Cool. Yeah, that's all good. Let's roll. Have you tried playing Divinity Original Sin 2? I haven't. I have not actually ever played a CRPG that I'm aware of. There's the Star Wars The Old Republic, which I played on PC for like an hour or two, and I keep meaning to go back to. But like properly playing like on a console? No, never. Never. I will say, I was considering doing an origin character walkthrough on this. So maybe we'll do that. I do think the game is a bit quiet though. I'm going to whack that up. Also, it looks like the Twitch extension is working, but I don't know if it's going to actually display game data. It didn't seem to be working on Xbox last time we tried, so we'll see. We'll see. And I realised for the last time I streamed this game, I'm pretty sure I did stream the opening bit. So, apologies, it's a bit of a double up here, but we're actually going to do a proper run this time, so. This shit is still fucking so uncomfortable to me. So uncomfortable. Oh, and also, just a general rule here. Some people, like I said, will still not have played the game. Some people will have played it. Some won't. There'll be a mix of them. We're going to say, let's not spoil things ahead in the plot. Okay, even though I've played the game, we can talk about maybe some short-term consequences of things, but, like, let's not spoil major things. I mean, for one thing, I know Tony's here and he's just got the game and I wouldn't want to spoil it for him, but just generally, I don't think there's much fun in being like, oh, I'm going to do this because in 20 hours this will happen. You know? If I'm doing something so that something changes in 10 minutes, I could say that. I feel like that's fine. But, yeah, we're going to say generally we're going to try not to spoil it, just to make sure it's open for everybody. And here's your daily dose of feeling like you're going to throw up. Oh! Fucking teeth on that. It's disgusting. Blech. Alright. Question is, though...
Who are you?
Who are we? Right, we're not resetting tutorials. Let me just make sure that the genital section has disappeared and it is not here. Because I want to make sure I have not fucked this up. Yeah, it's gone. We're good. We're good. We're all good. We're all good. So, what are we going to do? I don't want to spend 2 hours on this, you know? I haven't played this and plan to pick it up when it goes in the bigger sale. That's cool, yeah. So you can watch as much of this as you want and then I won't spoil it miles ahead. So, we can make our own character or we can go Origin and play as one of the actual main characters. I do want to do a Shadowheart run. I really, really do. I like Shadowheart as my favourite character in the game, and I have kept a trading card of her. I have got one. Yeah. I have some spare ones, like art cards and things that I need to sort out. I'll go through the trading card collection later, as I said. However, do people want me to do an Origin character run? What do we think? Because I think making a custom character is better for a stream run. Like, I can always do an Origin character in my own time. I don't really see much benefit, like, one way or the other. Like, it's pretty open. I could go either way. What are people saying? Play a Drow if you want to see a ton of new content. Okay. So we could do that. Let's Drow. Let's Drow. I think playing as a Drow could be a good shout, maybe? I'd rather you come pet my dog. No. You're in America. I'm not doing that on me. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I can't afford a flight to America. Sorry. Reco Drow, well, like Reconnaissance Drow run? Or... There's 2 different types of Drow as well. Okay. I don't know. What do we think? What do we think? Oh, you recommend a Drow run. Oh, right. I mean, I haven't played as a Drow. I have a friend. I've started a run with a friend, and he's playing as a Drow. And I did notice there was some unique dialogue. I'm pretty down to go with that. Bard, I have started a Bard run as Dark Urge, so I'll probably avoid Bard. I kind of want to do Barbarian, because I like Karlach for that. I think that's a really fun class. But I'm pretty much down to try any other class, because there's loads I haven't tried. So, if anyone's got any particular preference of class, I'll run through them all in case people haven't seen them. So we have Barbarians, we have Bards. So I've got a run as a Bard already, so I'm going to avoid that.
Talk.
Thank you, Tails, for the 8 months.
One more word, and I will feed you to my children.
I'm kidding, we are vegetarians.
It's wizard time, motherfucker. Fireball.
You want to do a wizard? We could do a wizard. So we got Bard, we got a Cleric. Cleric, I think, is interesting because, like, I'm intrigued to see the dialogue between your character and Shadowheart. Without spoiling too much, you can set it so you worship a god that's kind of like the opposite of Shadowheart, and there's some really interesting dialogue there, but I can explore that on my own time, because I'm playing as that in the run with my friend who's a Drow, so there's no need to double up there. Haven't played as a Druid yet, that could be quite interesting. Fighter, is my main character, Raya, so I'm probably not going to revisit Fighter for a bit. It's fucking fun to play as a Fighter, but I want to do something fresh. Monk could be interesting. So, monks are like, it's like a mix of martial arts and magic, I'm pretty sure. So that could be intriguing. Paladin, something to do with like being a hero, right? And like keeping a certain set of moral values or something, I think. We've got a ranger. Rangers and rival scouts and trackers honing a deep connection with nature in order to hunt for their favorite prey. We've got rogue, so like a more stealthy play. We've got sorcerer. And then we've got warlock and wizard. So there's 3 different types of magic ones. So sorcerers are natural spellcasters, drawing on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. Bound by a pact to an all-powerful patron, warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities or unique magic. So you're sworn to somebody. Okay. Whereas wizards are just like, lol, I'm a magic guy. Sorcerer could be an interesting one, maybe. I don't know. So what are people thinking? What are people thinking? Any classes standing out to anyone so far? I know Blair said Bard, but like I said, I've kind of already done Bard, so I might not go there. I think the only 2 I want to probably avoid right now are Fighter and Bard. And probably Cleric as well, I suppose, since I've started a run with a friend on that. So anything other than those is fair game. Can I bring up like a panel with them all? No, I can't, not on console. So I have to scroll through them like that. So Barbarian, Druid, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard. Any of those, I'm quite happy with. Warlock, David's saying. Druid saying. So we've got Druid, Warlock. Warlock's just a magic sugar baby. It is a bit like that because Will's a Warlock, one of the Origin characters, and I think that's kind of the vibe he gives off. You know, he gets his powers because he's been like he did a deal. Again, I'm only saying what I can without spoiling things and being very careful. Right, my head is by a Barbarian. I kind of want to do Barbarian. I think that could be fun. I would really like to give a go of Barbarian, but if we're playing with Karlach, we'll have a Barbarian anyway. So so let's do a poll. I don't know how many people we got watching. It might not be very many, but there's 18 people. That's cool. Welcome, folks. We'll do a poll, and let's let people pick, and then we'll go with that. We'll try and do some like poll votes as we go along and get people's opinions. So I'm going to make the options Bard, Druid. Monk could be a vibe. I don't know. And plus, I can always change this later if I change my mind and don't like a particular class. It isn't that deep. Literally, for 100 gold, you can completely change your class at any point in the game. So really, the only thing that we're going to be stuck with is our appearance. So if I decide that I don't like it, I can always change it and we can just go with that. But we'll make it. I'll make a poll. Let me set up the options now before I start forgetting. Poll. Okay. Choose my class. So we'll go Barbarian as an option. We'll go Druid. We'll go. What was people? So David was saying Warlock. Warlock could be good. I've heard Eldritch Blast can be quite good. Or should we just make it those three? I think that's a good mix of different classes. Let's do those. Okay, so before I hit trigger on the poll, let's just read the descriptions once more so you've got an idea of what they are. So Barbarians, the strong embrace the wild that hides inside, keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, an unbridled, unquenchable rage. So it's more of a melee, like you get angry, you deal a lot of damage kind of class. Then you've got Druids. Druids channel the elemental forces of nature and share a deep kinship with animals. Mastery of wild shape allows them to transform into beasts from all over the realm. So you could become a bear, a spider, whatever. I won't become a spider because I'll not be fucking sick, as some of you know. But that's an option. You can change into different animals. Whereas Warlock, bound by a pact to an all-powerful patron, Warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. So they're good with it's a bit of combat and magic combined, which also is a bit of my alley. All three of these options I'm more than happy for. So, there is a 2-minute poll there. Place your votes. Which class shall I run with to start with? As I've said, if I'm not a big fan, I'll change it later anyway, but I think at the very least it'll be fun to try something that the community wants me to have a go of for the run, because this is a stream exclusive run. If you are late to joining this, I have finished the game before. We're not doing spoilers in this, but I want this to be a playthrough exclusively for Twitch. So when I finish on stream, I play a different playthrough. I don't play any more of this. This is just for on streams. And hopefully we'll make this a weekly thing. Won't necessarily be on Wednesdays, because I normally do Payday on a Wednesday, but you get the point. I will try and decide on a day to do it properly going forward, though. So we'll see. So far, Druid is winning. Intriguing. There's not even a vote for Warlock, so I don't know if David's looked away from the screen for a minute or something, because I was expecting Warlock to get one vote as soon as I made the poll. Oh no, David's that. I know I selected Warlock before, but Druid sounds much cooler. Yeah, it sounds like we'll run with the Druid from the look of it. I'm keen for that. I will just wait a little bit longer, see if the poll shifts at all. Although I think it's probably fair. If you don't see the poll, refresh the stream, and it should come up. Let's hover over Druid and get ready to roll, because I think that's probably going to be what we end up with. High-level Druids can turn into a fucking dinosaur. Let's go with Druid. Let's go with that. It's going to win anyway. So are we going with the Drow as well? So let me run through the races and see if anyone's got a preference. We've got Elves. We have Tieflings. We have Drow. Humans. Githyanki. We have Dwarves. Half-Elves. Halflings. Gnomes. Dragonborn. And Half-Orc. I don't know why there's Half-Orc and not Orc. There must be some reason for that. But it seems like people want me to do a Drow. So is there anyone who's particularly opposed to doing a different class? If not, we'll just roll with the Drow. I'm quite happy to just shoot with that. Because I don't want to spend 2 hours on character creation. I want to be done with creating the character within the next 10-ish minutes. Orc is too big. Oh, really? Huh. Should we just go Drow Druid? I think Drow Druid sounds good to me. I think we'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. So, there are two options for Drow. There's Seldarine Drow and Lolth Sworn. I'm guessing appearance-wise, like, they're running off the same group of faces, and it won't matter. Raised by Lolth's cult in the city of Menzoberranzan, these Drow embody the virtues of their corrupt and merciless goddess. Oh. Lolth marks her followers with bright red eyes so those in the Underdark will learn to fear them on sight. Meanwhile, Seldarine Drow can be found seeking allies from all over Faerun, aiming to settle their conflict with Lolth and each other by any means necessary. So there's bad Drow and good Drow. Like, to really heavily generalize it. There's good and there's bad. Also, I probably should have my camera on this side for the time being. I've just realised, because you want to be able to see my stats. I'm going to put my camera down here for the time being, just while we're doing this. I think, same appearances, just different background, social cues and choices. Okay. So, anyone got a preference for this?
You're starting to remind
Buying
me
him
of
with the
me.
2 years with this
50
impressive
years
cock.
minus
Sorry.
the charisma
Thank you very much for the 2 years,
and
buddy. Appreciate it.
impressive cock.
No message? No. Cool. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay, so what do we think? I mean, we could literally change the eyes to red. So, like, that's not a draw for either of these. Like, physical appearance doesn't matter. We will change that regardless. So do we want them to be a good Drow or a bad Drow? Is the idea. Do you want to go for the goodies or the baddies, if we're going to talk like we're 5? I mean, I don't know if we're going to be going for a good character or a bad character here. Probably a good character. Or at least neutral. Like, I don't want to go full-on evil, necessarily. I want to provide, like, a proper deep playthrough with as many companions as I can get. So, I think going for a good Drow. I like the idea of the Seldarine one, to be honest. I think we'll go with that. So, cantrips. So, you have spells and you have cantrips. The way that they work are... Spells are... You can use both of these in combat. They're both technically spells, but the thing is, spells use up slots, and you can only use so many slots before you have to go to bed for the night and replenish them. Whereas cantrips, you can use an infinite number of times in your turns without worrying about that. So cantrips are like the more reliable ones in some ways. So, we need to pick 2 permanent ones that I can use constantly. Your staff or club becomes magical. It deals 4 to 11 bludgeoning damage and uses your spellcasting ability for attack rolls. That could be cool. But that's if I have a staff or a club. I might not use those as a weapon. Thorn Whip is good. Pull the creature 3 meters closer to you. That can be useful. Josh started a poll. Oh, more people said good anyway. That's good. I'm going with good. I'm going to vote for good myself as being evil. Haha. And being evil and voting for good. Wait. Ability checks. I don't think I need guidance, because if I know myself, I'm probably going to have Shadowheart along as a companion in the party, and if I do, she's got the guidance thing, so I really don't need that again on this Drow. So, I think either the Shillelagh, I think that's how you say it, or the Poison Spray. Poison Spray could be useful. Let's go Poison Spray. Let's go with that. Right, now what spells do I want? Let's clear all these and figure out what the hell I'm bringing. Okay. Ice Knife is a good spell. Throw a shard of ice that deals 1 to 10 piercing damage and it explodes and also deals 2 to 12 cold damage to anyone nearby. So I'm gonna bring that one. Poison Spray's low-key kind of ass whenever I've used it. I have the same thing. We'll see, I guess. Thunder Wave is really good. I really like Thunder Wave. You basically push all enemies in like a certain area, like away. And for like goblins and things, you can kill them like that. It's great. So definitely do that. Healing, I want to heal a creature you can see rather than touch, because the touch one's just hassle, even if it heals a bit more. So I definitely want a healing spell. I'm also aware, by the way, anyone who's watching this who hasn't seen a lot of these spells, this shit is very complicated, and you'll get used to it over time, so don't be too overwhelmed by the amount of spells here. I'm trying to pick out the things I think will be good. Speak with Animals is so good. Yeah, I think Speak with Animals, that's a good shout. Yeah, because then you can literally talk, like verbally speak to animals and have conversations with them, so we'll do that. Because that you can just trigger and it works until you long rest. So I think we'll do that. Long Stride is good for extra movement speed, yeah, but I think I'm going to go with the Speak with Animals. So background is the next big important thing. So the way that backgrounds work. So to give you the very basic explanation, a background will give you a buff in 2 particular skills. So it depends on what skills you want to go for. But the other trick is when you do certain things in the world, you'll gain inspiration. And inspiration is basically an ability that allows you to re-roll a d20. So I have a d20 by the way now, so if anyone wants to redeem d20 things, I have one. But when you roll a d20, if you get a score less than what you need for a certain thing to happen, you can re-roll using some of your inspiration. So you really want to be going for something that provides inspiration-based activities you'll actually do. So for example, if you're going to be a good guy and help people out, you might want to be a folk hero, because you'll get lots of inspiration for doing good guy things. Whereas if you're going to be a dick and steal off people, you might want to be like a rogue or something like that, or whatever it's called, urchin, things like that. So it depends on what we want to play through. So like this does matter a little bit. So we can be an acolyte, so you can pledge yourself to a particular god, or at least be religious of some kind. We can be a charlatan, so a bit of a criminal. Then there's actual criminal, so there's two different. So charlatan's more like words, criminals actual criminal activities. Entertainer, folk hero, as I've said, guild artisan, a noble, an outlander, a sage, a soldier, or an urchin. There's a lot of options here. So I've done folk hero as my main character Raya, so I kind of want to avoid that. The rest of them I've done a bit of some, but like it's not that deep. So like I'm not that bothered. I like intimidation. Intimidation's a really fun one, but I really like persuasion as well. So we could go for like a persuasion one, like a noble. Accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. That could be fun. You were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege. Accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. That could be interesting because there's a persuasion buff, which is good. But also, the idea of accumulating renown, power, and loyalty raising your status. Like, I guess if you're loyal with companions and things like that, that can buff it. That sounds interesting. The idea of being some rich and noble druid doesn't really hold up in my opinion, but I think for the boosts that makes sense. Anything else gives me a persuasion boost. Guild artisan. Your skill in a particular craft has earned your membership in a mercantile guild, offering privileges and protection while engaging in your art. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring you inspiration. Yeah, that doesn't sound like my kind of thing, I'll be honest. I think I'm gonna go noble. I think I'm gonna vote on that myself. I'm gonna sweep that one myself. I think that's what I'm gonna go for there. Right, abilities. This is the last big thing to decide on before I do the appearance. And the idea is here you pick your skill points based on what you want your character to be able to do. So, strength is how far you can jump, how much you can carry. I want a high strength stat. I found that very useful, and I think I would be crippled by not having a high strength stat personally. So I'm gonna whittle all these down to 0, and then, or to 8, I should say, and then work from there. I'm gonna give myself a +2 boost to strength. Definitely gonna do that. And I like the idea of having more health, so I think a constitution boost is also quite useful. So I'm going to keep that quite similar, because I found that works, and I don't really want to change that. Beyond that, though, you know? So I want everything to be at least 10, because if you have any skills, any points that are less than 10, then when you have particular checks for that ability, you'll be nerfed from them. So we don't want that. We don't want to get lower scores. That's awkward. So, based on that now, what do you want to do? Like I said, I want to buff strength. I think about 15, 16 strength would be really good. No, we'll stick with 15, because once you get higher, as you can see the ability points, it starts to use 2 points rather than 1. So let's just use up to the 1 point cap for strength. Constitution is important for health as well, so I'll whittle that up a bit. Dexterity affects your effectiveness with ranged and finesse weapons. Well, hang on, what are our proficiencies? That matters. What are our proficiencies? We are good with clubs, daggers, javelins, maces, quarterstaffs, scimitars, sickles, spears, rapiers, that's a finesse weapon, short swords, hand crossbows, light armor, medium armor, and shields. Okay. So, therefore, affects your effectiveness with ranged and finesse weapons. Well, we are effective with hand crossbows. Soundtrack in this game is peak. I would say buff dexterity for lock picking, but if you're going to run with a star in, doesn't matter, so you can just pick locks. Exactly. Like, we might have a star in along as well. I kind of want to keep my favourite characters for the run for companions, which are Shadowheart, Astarion, and Karlach. Might change that as we go along, but we'll see. But they're my 3 faves to play with in the party. So, and also expect a Shadowheart romance. We're probably going to end up doing that, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. Maybe we'll do a Karlach romance. That could be quite good. No Gale. I do really like Gale. I do really like Gale, but I just... I haven't had him much of my party. We could maybe swap him out with Astarion, possibly. Could go Shadowheart, Karlach, and Gale. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. So. We want wizards improvements. We've got spells. So we need to be able to have some spell boosts with intelligence. Wisdom, improves spell... Oh, hang on. Improves spellcasting for clerics, druids, and rangers. We want a good wisdom score, then. So let's whittle that up to 14. And I think... Do you know what? I'll put intelligence 12, charisma at 12. I think that's about right. Fairly balanced. Highs in strength and wisdom. And beyond that, I think that looks good. We could always swap the constitution to a wisdom boost. Yeah. Strength. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. That looks good. See different content in this game. I'm gonna do Karlach romances myself. I like how you assume that this is like my only other playthrough I'm gonna do a Baldur's Gate 3. Just because I don't do something on stream or in like a first or second run doesn't mean I won't do it ever. Like this game, I'm gonna replay over and over and over again. I know that, so don't worry about that. And besides, any romances that I don't end up doing myself, I will just watch on YouTube because I'm keen to experience that stuff. So we'll see. I'm going to run with that. I think that's a good layout of points. So, last thing before appearance, and it's much smaller and much less game-breaking or game-changing, is I need to pick 2 skills to get a buff in for ability checks. I think animal handling is an obvious one. So, like, dealing with animals as a druid, that makes sense. So we'll go with that. And then I can improve medicine. Oh, recognize symptoms, diagnose disease. That could be interesting. Nature also makes sense. Recognize plants, animals, hug trees. There's Arcana. What does Arcana do? Recognize magic, interact with enchanted items. That could be cool. Maybe an Arcana boost instead of a nature one. There's only a few things we can pick here based on what we have. Insight, medicine, survival. I think we'll do that. Animal handling and Arcana. We'll go with those. Yeah. Right. So the last big thing is making our characters an appearance. Turn down the game audio a little bit. Okay, sure. Bit. Okay. So, male or female character, I just prefer playing as female characters, so I'm going to stick with that. Voice. Right, so every other voice is a female voice.
What was that?
Say.
Hells.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
What was that?
I might stick to the same voice that I used for Raya, because it is my favourite, the female voice, which is this one.
How? It's opened. There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
What was that?
That one's actually, I might use that one.
Health. Something just woke up down here.
Let's maybe go with that one. Okay, faces. Let's see what face models we've got. So option 1, option 2, option 3, actually just go that one. Option 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think actually the first option might be the best one. I'm not entirely... I'm not a big fan of that model. 3's pretty good. I think it's either going to be 1, 3, or 4. I think maybe 1 or 3. I think 3's a little bit softer on the eyes. Like the eyes are quite piercing on the first face. Let's go with that one. Skin color. How much can we mess around with this with the Drow? I don't know. Wow, you can go like pale. Like pale, pale, pale. The light color is actually quite nice, to be fair. The light grey. That's quite nice. A little bit darker, maybe. Yeah, I like that one. Number 3. That's quite good. Freckle quantity. Do Drows really have freckles? Is that a big thing for Drow? Let's have them like quite faint. Can we do that? I just want some light freckles. I don't want anything mental. Scarring? Do you want any scarring? I don't know. Probably not. There's a lot of options when it comes to the scars, but I think... No, we'll go no scars. We'll go no scars. Okay, eye colour. So like I said, we could have red eyes here if we wanted to. And actually, they're fucking gorgeous. They're piercing as shit. Purple's quite nice. As is the purple 1, purple 3, purple 2. Why are they ordered that way? We could literally have anything though. Like if we wanted to have like tiefling eyes with like flames in black lens, like we could do that. So, there's a bunch of customization. The only thing I would say that I think will make the customization better is keeping all the faces they've got, yeah, but allowing you to move things around and sculpt things with like sliders even would be good. I do feel like there was a little bit lacking there. It's you pick a face, you're stuck with that bar changing some colours and like extra layers. The character creator is fantastic. I think that would have made it a tiny bit better in my opinion. It's fine without it, but I just think that's an interesting idea personally. What if you go for like a different colour, like green or something? How does that look?
What's that?
Why is that
It's
so
a machine
quiet?
that goes ding.
Thank you, Careful Reek, with the follow, though. Appreciate it. What do we think? Ooh, now that colour of green is gorgeous. Can we get that without the flames? That's nice. Oh, it's someone advertising. Bullshit. Somewhat. Can we get a mod to? Thank you very much. Ooh, blue's also really nice. Demonic blue. Sapphire. Oh! That's gorgeous. There's some cool eye colours here, man. Oh, I like the green eyes. I really like the green eyes. What do we think? I think the green eyes are good. I'm going with them. I'm going with them. Heterochromia if you want to have different coloured eyes, but I think we'll keep them as they are. Tattoo style. Do you want a tattoo? Definitely don't want that. I'll admit, I'm not major on most of the tattoo options here, so I'm kind of... I tell you what, let's get rid of the makeup, just so you can see where the actual tattoos are for the time being. Because you can see, like, obviously where it overlaps with, like, eye makeup, etc. I'm not major on a lot of these. Cursed Rose. Bloody hell. Yggdrasil. Progenic Crow, Dolman Cross, Feywild Syndicate. From the Deep. Beholder Morgan. I don't know. Oh, Broken Shard Sword. That's an interesting one, the one on the neck. Gorilla, Warboars, Mask of Wrath. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe something small. Could have the birds on her face, maybe. But then again, I don't. I think it's fine as it is, personally. What about piercings? Let's have a look at piercings. Okay. I like the idea of having the eyebrow piercing. That looks really cool. I think something with an eyebrow would be really cool. Okay, that's the Florence Pugh. I always say that because she's the only celebrity I think of like that consistently wears a nose ring. Bard rings. Which looks cool, by the way. I think nose rings do look quite cool. I wouldn't get one myself, but I do admire other people. I kind of like those. That's also pretty cool. I'm torn between that one, and that one. All the ones with the eyebrow piercings, ironically. Just fancy that for to mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. And then again, No, that one. I'm going with that one. Going with that one. Okay, eye makeup. Let's not go insane here because we can get like big ones like that. I think. I wonder if you do that and then like turn down the intensity. Nah. That could look good if we fade out the intensity a little bit. Maybe change the colour to match more with her skin, just so it gives a bit more pronunciation behind the eyes. No, it just looks like she's got bags under her eyes, never mind. What about like a green colour? But if we do a really deep green behind the eyes. Aha! That looks quite cool. It doesn't make it more metallic. What's that going to look like? Oh, it's like darker, deeper. That, I really fucking like that. Glossy as well. No, 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 no. We have a tiny bit of shine on it. Like a minuscule amount. Lip tint. I presume that makes lips go full black if you push it. Okay. I think that looks really good. I really like how she looks. I really like that. So all that's left is hair, and we can finally fucking start. I've only been live for 40 minutes. Gee whiz. Alright. Ooh, this is going to be a challenge. Actually, I really like that. I really like that one. Okay, 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 okay. Let's try and, like, run through them and pick out what... That I like. That's good. No. 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 Nah. No. No. Close. Ooh, that one's... That's quite nice. Mongoose tail. Fuck, that's a fat ponytail at the back. Wow. Corkscrews. Ha! There's so many bloody options. We're gonna be here all bloody day. Oh my days. I've used that one on a Dream Guardian before, which you'll see in a minute we have to do, but I do really like that one. I actually think that quite suits her. But maybe something longer. Was that the one we started with? Because I actually really like that. I just stared at her face for too long for a second and then suddenly thought she looked like Taylor Swift. Is that just me? I don't know why I just suddenly thought that. And I was like, hang on a fucking minute. Who does she look like? Bramble Thicket, Mythmaker. The more I'm looking at her, the more... Is that just me? Am I going crazy? I don't know, man. I definitely want some, like, longer hair. I think that'll look cool. I'm not feeling the short hair vibe with her. That's quite nice. You can't really see both of her eyes, and then it might look a bit strange in screenshots. I don't know. I will be screenshotting a lot, so... She sort of does, yeah, like, I do think she does look a little bit like her. Nice, okay, let's pick one out now. I'm gonna be here all day. The rose neck tattoo. Well, if I have hair where I can see the neck a bit better, we could give it a go and see what we think. do like that one. Now you see, that one's nice. It's kind of got the swept over look, but it's also, you can see most of her face. And I'm just thinking from like a camera angle perspective, a lot of the shots when you're looking at the character are kind of from this angle, so you will see her face better. I quite like that. But what colour would you go for? Would you keep it the same? Would you mess it up? Grey. You could go for any colour you wanted. I wonder if you kept the grey and brought in the green somehow. The highlights, but like faintly. I wonder how that would look. No, I don't feel like that works at all. That's a bit too much of a clash. I don't think that's needed. Often I find the highlights work best if you get a very similar colour, because it just makes the hair look a bit more layered then, like there's more going on in it. Ooh. Why does the ginger kind of work? What about black? Ooh. I don't know. Why is the fucking character appearance the hardest thing about this game? I swear down, man. Black. Look at the highlights, man. She got blue hair and pronouns. I don't know. This shit should not be nearly as challenging as I'm finding it, I can't lie. Where was the grey? There it was. Maybe just go for the one colour. Maybe she doesn't work with highlights. Is there any aging going on? Oh yeah, it could be greying. That could be an idea. Oh. Now this could work better. Oh, hang on. That green works much better. It's blended in more rather than just being in specific spots. That looks nice. You have like little flecks. I mean, if you turn it up to max, you can see it blends in with most of the hair. It becomes the hair pretty much. Why does that green look so much better? Point is, if we thin it out, we can reach some kind of like a hint of green in there. It's kind of like subtle. You don't see it plainly. That works. I'm gonna go with that. Happy with that. Alright, what are we calling the character? What are we calling her? I'm not just calling her Tav. I want an actual name for her. But I don't know what we're calling her. Anyone got any ideas? Any thoughts? Any opinions? I always try and come up with like medievally sounding names. I had Raya for my main character, but Ral. It's not a terrible idea, but I'd rather have... I don't know. I'm just trying to think for a minute. The problem is I didn't live in medieval times, so I don't know what fucking medieval names were like. Let's just... You know what? I'm just going to Google. Medieval female names. What do we got? Oh, for fuck's sake. Go for half of these. Ava's nice. Yeah. Ava, why not? That'll do. It's almost as simple as Tav. I just don't like Tav. I really don't like Tav. I hate that that's the standard name for the character, but whatever. Right, okay. Now, I'm not spending miles on this. The Dream Guardian is necessary for the story. I'm not going to spoil how or why, but you see them a bit, but you don't see them, like, fucking constantly. And I think it would be a really nice nod to make it look like my normal character, Raya. Just have her as the Dream Guardian, almost, like, overlooking the playthrough, if that makes sense. I think that's a nice touch. So unless anyone's got any better ideas, I think I'm just going to run with that. And I can recreate Raya in a matter of minutes because I have made her about 4 times for different reasons. So, right, let's run that.
Good luck.
Okay, it's that face. It's cool tone too. You can literally watch me fucking speed through this. Eye colour was... which red was it? That red. Tattoo is no. She has the red... Scintilla eye makeup was that one, but it was much subtler than that. There we go. A little more metallic, a little less glossy. Use the tint a bit. Lip tint was 2. Turn lip tint intensity a slight bit. Hairstyle, where was it? There's a reason I avoided this particular hairstyle because it's my favourite out of the character creation by a mile, but I didn't want to use the same one again. That one. Facial hair, she didn't have any. Red was that colour. Highlighted with red. Just as like a extra touch. No greying, and that was it. Job done. Cool. Oh yeah, someone was saying about checking the neck tattoos. Now I've customized her a bit more. Let's have a look. I'm just doing a very quick look through. I don't know. It kind of feels a bit obscured where it would be, and I don't think that... No, I don't think so, personally. Alright. Actually, have I got the eye colour right? I think I might have rushed to put the wrong eye colour in. Well, I don't think it was quite that red. It was slightly different. Was it down here? No, that's demonic colours. Yeah, it was that one. Alright, let's roll. Let's actually play the friggin' game. I don't want to spend any more time on this. Ooh. The idea it's just a giant ship with bloody tentacles is so wild. Like, it's creepy as shit, man. Scream, I still love that. That fucking fierce look to almost to camera. And there's our room. think it is anyway. I said this last time, I know, but like, genuinely, the first time I watched this, I had no idea what the hell was going on. I was like, why is the ship moving? It's because they're trying to escape the dragons by teleporting. But the dragons are quick. They keep up. Clever. I wish you could visit that snowy place in game. But yeah, snowy environment would be quite cool. Whoop. Oh, hang on. Is that why? Oh. I think I might have realised something else. Because where the ship ends up now, I think it might be, well, I'll say this because you'll see it in a minute. You end up in one of the layers of hell on the ship for this opening bit. Is that because the ship got confused with the dragon breathing fire into it? And it was like, somewhere hot. Hell, that'll do. Maybe that's why. Also, I need to move my camera back at some point. I just need to figure out where it's going to go. I might be alright just put it back where it was now, to be fair, with my stats. Maybe. We'll see. I can always move it again if need be. And here we go. Let's play some video games. What's going on here? Well, my character icon in the corner looks like it's almost like a black and white filter put onto it. Everything is grey, not just my character's skin and the hair, but even the background. Oh yeah, we did well with the character creation. She looks great. She looks fucking class. A Drow Druid is not something I would have imagined. And yeah, here we are.
My head.
Cool. It's gaming time. Anyone else a fan of gaming? Alright. Escape the Nautiloids. So we currently have a staff equipped from the look of it. Quarterstaff 3 is 10 damage, wielding with both hands. Okay. And we have Druid leather armor. What does the homely clothes look like? Oh, is this just the standard one? Do you have the same outfit regardless of whichever? I guess you must. Alright. So, let's just wander around this room a bit because I know there are a couple of little bits you can pick up. That's the advantage of having played it before. You can look around and be like, oh yeah, I'll go open this chest and do this thing. What's this part?
Not everyone made it out alive.
They didn't. I think he got burned alive by the dragon. Here's hoping for module DLCs. I know it's not like they're giving a story every narrative, it's D&D. Here's hoping. What do you mean by that? Like adding in an extra class or something? That could be cool. I'm going to be intrigued to see if they actually do much with the way of DLC support for Baldur's Gate 3. Like, how much can you really add in terms of DLC? I mean, I'd like that, because the thing is, if they do a Baldur's Gate 4, and I will say, the end credits, they kind of tease that more could come. Like that you could have another game. But even if you did, I doubt it'd be with the same characters. At least to the same extent, because they change and develop so much based on how you play. I mean, I loved how much there is in Mass Effect, but this puts Mass Effect to shame in, like, how varied the characters can be. Like, some of them you can literally change their entire way of thinking, like, as a result of them playing with you. So, from a technical standpoint, I think trying to make another game based on all those different options would be very challenging. It's like Mass Effect, where people will go, oh, which ending are they going to make canon out of the 3? That's much easier to sort. So, like, I kind of want them to do a bit more DLC for this game, like an extra story of some kind of like a mini adventure or something that we didn't see in the middle of the campaign, where you get to play as those characters for a bit more. I think that would be really cool, but I don't know if that's something that could give. Some characters in Baldur's Gate 1 return to Baldur's Gate 3, so it's not impossible for a few to make a cameo. Exactly, like, you could have cameos. You know, it'd be nice to just randomly bump into Shadowheart, but I don't know. Questions don't matter to the main, but give content to do anyway. Exactly, that's what I'm hoping they do. That's what I'm hoping. But I mean, I wasn't even assuming they'd have any DLC content planned at all. So who knows? I genuinely don't know.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
It's so creepy there's a fucking talking brain.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Destroy the brain. We don't need this bitch. It's creepy. Ugh. Yeah, just flick the blood off. Your hands will be completely clean. You're all good. Don't worry about it. Oh. I wonder if they'll ever fix that where he stops, like, freaking out through the bloody structure. It is rather humorous. Okay. I did also buy the deluxe edition upgrade for this game a couple days ago, so I have got a cloak that I can equip once I get to camp, which will be cool. Because the cloak looks really fancy. I'm excited to wear it. Okay, let's go along here. Oh, wow, look, there's dragons! I can't believe there's dragons in here. Oh. Oh. Oh, who's this? Who's this? I think I saw her in the opening cutscene. Oh, look who it is.
Abomination. This is your end.
Are you sure about that?
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
We might do. We might not. Also, is the Twitch extension working now, by the way? I haven't checked in a bit. It supposedly isn't. Yeah, it says not received any game data. I just don't think it works on Xbox, which is really annoying. I don't know why. Anyway. What do you suggest?
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Sounds as good a
We
plan as
will
any.
address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Yeah, this is the thing. I don't think I have the setting in game, Takaius. That's my problem. I don't know why it's not there, but it isn't. I'll show you now. Creepy little bastard. Alright, so. Gameplay settings. I don't think there is. Fucking hell.
Surprise.
Yeah, that was. Thank you, Dom, for the tier 3 for 39 months. Fucking hell. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, see, it's not here. There's no option for the... for it. Unless it's in a different one. No. No. Would have been under the eavesdrop setting. Ah, yes, it's just not there on Xbox yet. Hopefully it'll be added at some point.
This is your end.
Anyway. Really, Lae'zel? You missed that? Ugh. Okay, so, very brief explanation for anyone who's not seen this yet and doesn't know how the combat works. So it's turn-based, so it moves from left to right in the order of characters at the top of the screen. And you have a whole bunch of abilities you bring up with the wheel. So there's more attacking ones, and there's more movement-based ones. And then if you have, like, potions, things like that, you got those here as well. So you'll get more things as you go along. Why have I got Long Strider? I didn't equip that. Could have swore I picked Talk with Animals. Why is that not here? Going back to redo the tats, reset your selections. You're fucking kidding me. Oh. Why does it do that? Am I still the same, like, character and everything, though? Like, with my... Yeah, I'm a noble, so that's fine. And that was what I wanted, wasn't it? Was that what I went for? We'll fix it when we go to camp.
Time for mercy.
Boom. Look at that. Skill with a staff. Still same class, just the class selection like spells, cantrips, subclass, etc. all reset. Oh. We love that. Okay.
What now?
Can I get over there? Jump. Yes, there we go. Sometimes you can jump over to get you a bit closer when walking wouldn't have done it. Huh. There we go. Scimitar. Light crossbow. I want a hand crossbow. Potion of speed. I had the same thing in my Warlock run with a friend. Meant to bring the command spell to cheese getting the Flame Blade, but I went back and looked at my stuff and the spell's defaulted. Ah, that's annoying. The Dead Thrall had 1 gold on him. How very generous of him. He's got 4 gold. Money! It's payday, fellas.
I feel ship won't be able to take another.
I thought you said the ship won't be able to for a second. Short sword. Am I proficient with short swords? I think I am, aren't I? 3 to 8. It's literally less damage though, so. And where? Oh, the robe looks cool. Let's wear the robe for a bit. Potion of healing. Nice. I also, by the way, like the thing that I think makes this game good for me is if this was like PC, where you had to play like this and like move your player with a mouse, I honestly think I would enjoy the game far less. Because that's how it works, and then you have a cursor and you click and you move around. I feel like that detaches me more from the game, whereas with the controller I just move them around like normal. And like control, I can have the camera hard if I want to, but I also don't have to. I think that really works to the game's benefit, at least for me. That's one thing I really like about it on consoles. So.
Cave machinery. I can make
Wait,
sense of it.
there's someone in this pod. I wonder who it is.
Damn it! You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
We'll fucking make time, bitch.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me.
Leave her. Fucking pay me.
Please!
Alright, let's rescue Shadowheart. But let's also just damage this fun bit. Lol. Okay, incoming ban. So we need a thing. I'm not going to play coy over things that I do know, like to solve puzzles. So we need to find something to put into that contraption. So let's go and get it. First off, though, just fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. In we go. Not enough, Hellacious. Thank you for 175 bits. I appreciate it.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Someone's in the pod there. What happens if I push this button?
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Uh-oh. Rip.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How?
So I just killed her.
Purified.
Sorry.
This may be our fate.
Drudge, is this to be our fate?
Strong. Sweet dialogue. This is what we need to free Shadowheart.
But for what?
Slave man. Why would I carry a brain? Also, I can push the right stick in to like see things that are marked that I can search. So if you ever see a thing pop up, that's just me doing that. Okay. So let's have a look over here. There's a necklace. I'll take the necklace. Open this chest. I'll make some gold. Okay. Let's let her out. Come on. Let's let her out of her little prison.
The console appears dormant.
Let's insert the rune.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Let's try and roll Arcana, take a look at the powered up console. What do I need to get? 10. But I have boosts of 3, so I need to roll at least a 7. Fuck. Oh dear. I did not quite succeed on that one, unfortunately.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays its purpose. It could do anything. It could even transform the occupant of the pod, like what happened before.
Is it worth risking?
Come on! Get me out of this thing!
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
I like how I literally have it
This
ready and I
ship
can
is
open
crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
it. Oh. You might as well be trapped in demon webs, there's no helping you. Why happens if I say that?
Wait! That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come.
I mean, it would be... I have found it more interesting to run with Shadowheart having not rescued on the Northland, but I also want to for a particular reason, so... Let's just rescue her, fuck it.
The
Rescue the
console
queen.
hums steadily, awaiting Suddenly, you feel a hideous
Here we go.
squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod to open? 21! Look
You
at that.
feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
She lives! There we go.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
I like that.
Shadowheart. One moment.
She got a little puzzle box. I wonder what that is.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Let's go. Can we search these guys?
Life
Oh.
flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
What about now? He had gold on him. Cool. Let's get some XP and some gold, baby. Oh, help if I didn't miss. There we go. Oh, and a necklace. I love me some jewelry. The boat that does all this for you. And... She just called me a fool. Fuck you. Alright, let's enter the sphincter. I hate that it's called a sphincter.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Ladies, 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 relax.
Something the matter? Besides the obvious, that is.
Unusual name. I don't know if I've asked her this.
Pondering my name won't get us off this ship. Let's stow the small talk until we're safe, shall we? Well, jumping overboard is hardly an option. So that leaves us with taking control of this ship.
boldly
Provided
think
we
about
can
it.
figure out how to do that, of course. I'm right behind you.
Lae'zel, you got anything interesting to offer?
Not now. We must go to the helm. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. Now move. You are wasting time. Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
Do you want me to answer that? Let's go. If he's gone through more sphincters in all his playthroughs than his local proctologist, probably true, to be fair. I've played this intro more times than I care to admit. Devils! Ugh. Bro ate his brain. Only to be killed by a couple of easily imps. I mean, pathetic. Pathetic.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Alright, let's go.
We need to get out of here. Now.
See if we can kill the Hellstorm. Yeah, there we go. Now, we have 15 turns. You can't quite see it on here. So let me show you this. We have 15 turns to reach the transponder before the Nautiloid crashes. Plenty of time for us to go over here and get the glowing, flaming sword off of that devil, which we're not supposed to do, but it's for an achievement as well.
Victory awaits.
But the sword's really good for anyone who wields two-wielded weapons, like Lae'zel.
Talk to me.
So, we're going to go with it.
Have to keep going.
Alright, let's use a spell. Shadowheart to kill the imp. Hit. There we go. Cool. All that's left is the devil. Let's get over there and do some damage.
Take this, or Zarya will have your head.
Thing in the top left of the screen for your can be better. Not much goes on up there. Maybe a bit salvage to allow for skill check succeeded failed text. Yeah, well, I mean, I literally could just have it like that there. That probably is a better place. Let's try that. Let's whip you towards me. Come here, baby. Oh.
I will ascend.
Never mind. I think I'm going to do some dashing for this turn just to get people close to him a bit quicker.
My faith will protect me.
I'm in Act 2 now and that sword is still going strong. Yeah, I was using it till Act 3 in my first run. When I reboosted after I lost my progress, I think I used it till like somewhere in Act 2. Pretty sure, I don't know. Okay, now we're all here, we can all get some damage dealt on this guy. Have I got any ice knife? Oh, that will hurt everyone else. Okay, I can't do that. Poison spray. Let's just stick with the main attack. Ooh, critical!
Victory awaits.
Alright, here's the sword. Come on, man. Really?
I'm ready.
Alright, Shadowheart has an inflict wound spell. This could do some damage. Could do up to 30 damage. Oh. And it did 9. Amazing.
Leave him to me. Connect to the transponder.
No.
We're dead. We must take the transponder.
I'm not ignoring the devil. I want his sword. Shut up, Lae'zel.
Let's end this.
Alright, I'm out of spell slots for Shadowheart. Shit, I'm knocking cables on the floor. Go away. So let's use one of the cantrips. Let's use Firebolt. Huh. He just dodges it. Good shit. At least the Mind Flayer's doing some damage. Hit.
Need to stay
Man,
focused.
you got to start hitting with your weapons, guys. Otherwise, we're not going to get this done. Oh, there we go. So now we need to kill a Mind Flayer. Really? That did nothing?
Need to act fast.
Oh, he only went and missed. Range spells are useless at close range. I figured I could at least use a little bit of it. Oh, there we go. He's nearly dead. He's nearly dead. Oh, it lags sometimes on the moves. I've noticed that. She's downed? Yikes. Okay, Okay. I think Lae'zel should probably start running towards the transponder. Shadow? Why is it Shadowheart?
Hurry, before they strike.
The Cambion boys just spawned in, that's why it's lagged. Oh, yeah, that would make more sense.
Can't give up.
Right, so let's get Ava up. Let's also use a healing spell on her. Oh, we need a spell slot, so I can't do it. Never mind. So let's just run.
Have to keep going.
No choice but to keep going.
Alright, give me your sword, give me your scale mail. You got anything on you? Onyx. And let's get moving. Alright. So there's two devils coming in from the back. So we need to make sure we get away from them. Hopefully, I can dash in one of the characters now on their turn and speed right through, but we'll see. If I dash, can I get right to the transponder? I can, but it provides attack of opportunity. Which basically means I'm going past an enemy who can then hit me. We don't want that. Hang on, this'll do it. Whoop! Boom! Job done. That's how we do it, baby.
Transponder.
And we're out.
You made it in time.
Waste of an action? How is it a waste of an action? Healing automatically gets someone that's downed up. Yeah, but Shadowheart didn't have any healing spells left. Like, we had no spell slots, so. Use a bonus action to chuck the last bottle of potion at them. No, that's normally a standard action. That's a green one, throwing. So. But that's a tutorial done, by the way. All wrapped up there. So now we enter Act 1. Who are these people watching the ship crash? I wonder if we'll meet any of them later. I love the way he's just staring at him, bro. He's like, ooh. Oh. Need to get some better clothes on you, though. We'll find some, though. Something saved her. What was it? Bro playing coy, he knows everything. Hey, you. You're finally awake.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Disgusting thought.
The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Sounds like we know what we're doing then. Better find our a little cure. Have a look around. I can level up, but let's get some party members and level up as a group in a minute. There's a mangled fish in here. But who's this? OMGs. What if I just hit her? I don't know. Let's not cause any chaos. The artifact. No, let's be nice. Wake up, sleepyhead.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
You tell me.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Let's see if I just try to walk off.
Wait! Charging off by yourself sounds like a fine way to get killed. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Oh, I suppose.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
She
Lead the
literally
way.
will. She'll never let it go. Rightfully so. Alright. I love the music in this game, man. Just like it's a kind of soundtrack you can just listen to constantly. It's so fucking gorgeous. Old floppy hat. I'll tell you what, let's just go to camp real quick and grab myself some swag. Because I do have some stuff in here. Alright, what have we got? So, deluxe edition thing. Let's just get everything out of its bags. Some camp supplies. I really should just press table. Okay, let's throw the empty bags over here. It's what I normally do, just that out of the way. That's empty. So, there. That's empty. So, I'm not saying I necessarily need to do this. I just tend to get stuff out of the way. That one's empty. I need the keychain, so we're not going to get rid of that. Peculiar clothing chest. I don't need that. Let's throw it. Oh. There we go. Alright. What I have got though is some. Hang on. Oh, pardon me. We have some camp supplies and we use these for when we do our rests. So let's send these. Oh, no. Let's send these to camp. Not add to wares. So let's send that to camp. Let's multi-select and set all of these to camp. So then we don't have to carry them around. They're just in this chest, and they'll automatically be drawn out of the chest when we go to have a long rest. The only thing with the game right now is it reckons you haven't got any supplies when you do it. It's like you haven't got enough for a long rest, but you have because they're in the chest. So can I talk to her while we're already in camp? Or
Something the matter?
no. We'll talk in a minute. Don't worry. Let's get the outfit sorted out. Let's get the drip going. Okay, so we had the druid leather armor. We have oh, the fighter scale mail. I do like that. It's cool. It's cool. We have the simple robe. We also have a nice little hat. I'm not wearing a hat. But I am wearing the cloak. Look at that cloak. Oh, gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. I have. What is the difference in the underwear? You can't all look like it. Bring the loot. I'll hide the loot. I haven't even got proficiency with the musical instrument though, so it may not go so hot. I think we're good to proceed. Yeah, got some dye as well. That came with. Is it Twitch Prime I got that with? I'm not entirely sure. Something like that. I need to change the colours of stuff, but we'll find someone who sells dye shortly. I'll show you about later. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, Omni. Thanks for hanging out.
Something the matter?
It's not deluxe upgrade, because I did before I upgraded to Caius. I'm not sure where it come from. Or if it was, then I got it unintentionally, because I only just upgraded to deluxe, and I've had it since I got the game. What's the story with the other little artifact?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. Let's get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Well, I know the response she likes, so again, for things I know, I'm not going to beat around the bush since this one.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
We will. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far? There's not been that much.
We haven't gone all that far yet.
Yeah.
What are you referring to exactly?
I like that that's a response as well, because most games you'd say that and they'd be like, which bit do you want to talk about? Whereas I like they actually acknowledge that it's, hey, we've literally just fucking met. What do you mean, let's talk about things?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there.
She said the name of the game.
Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Okay. Alright.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help.
It's supposed to be
what
deluxe
do, so
item.
let's do it.
Don't know.
Find a way to rid ourselves of these
Drake dies
things.
attainable in the game as
We've
well,
no
but with
solid
deluxe you
leads
start
right
off
now,
with 5
though.
bottles.
We'd best get hunting.
Really?
If you discover anything that might help us,
I haven't seen it in game at all.
ears.
Okay.
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one.
Only because I said that I wouldn't pry on her
Kindred spirits
information.
are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Very true, very true. My character's pretty cool. Okay. Let's have a little wander around. A fish. Send it to camp. Nice bit of food. Oh, an instrument. So that's camp as well. I don't need that one. Okay. It sounds like there's a bit of a little bug there where you shouldn't have to die at base, but we'll have it anyway. I'm not reading letters unless it's a letter that I think is relevant to the story.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
What makes you say that? Oh, that's a cool touch. So, if you don't free Shadowheart from the box on the ship, they do want you to meet Shadowheart. Like, she's the most encouraged companion to meet for plot reasons, we realise. But if you don't free her on the ship, you find her banging on the door here, and there are more intellect devourers that are just dead on the ground around her. I thought they were there anyway, but they're not. So that's a cool touch. It actually does show she was beating them up while you weren't there. Alright, let's level up the characters. I could wait for another 1 or 2 to come along, but I need to reconfigure my spells. Oh, I've unlocked Wild Shape. So now I can turn into an animal. Also need to choose my subclass. Okay, so I can be Circle of the Land. You channel a natural... Oh, you won't see this because the fucking camera... Ugh. You channel the natural arcana flowing through the earth and creatures atop it to cast powerful druidic magic. Your form is mutable as the Mercurial Moon, letting you shift your form into massive beasts and evil primal elementals. There's extra shapes. Okay. As a bonus action, you can form the form of the beast. You can transform twice per short rest. Ooh. Okay. Or circle the spores. Viewing death, necrosis, fungal growth, and sporulation is just another part of life. You can manipulate such spores to augment yourself and harm your foes. Halo of spores. Nah, that sounds a bit shit. Just basic wild shape. I think Circle of the Moon. Let's go with that. Right, now, prepared spells. Let's fix this shit. Ugh. Right, so you had Ice Knife, Thunder Wave, Healing Word, and Speak with Animals. That was what we had. That's better. That's better. Okay. Oh, fuck, I need to level up Shadowheart as well. Never mind. So, she gets a new spell charge, gets to turn undead, and for her spells, the only thing... Actually, I don't want to undo anything. All of this is fine. Swap that out with that. left. Command could be cool, actually. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try command. That could be an interesting spell. I've not tried that with her. Alright, back to business. I've just realised you can't see the character's health with this layout. Wherever my camera is, it's just fucking in the way. I think I'm going to keep it on the right and I'm going to bring it just below. There, like that. Just going to move the location. I think that's the best move we're going to have. No matter where I put it, it's just a problem.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Damn. Let's have a wander then, shall we? Ugh. The horrors. An abducted commoner. He dropped a dagger. I'll take that.
More of those wretched things.
Alright, well, we'll go and deal with them now. Let's just loot these bodies. Alright. More intellect devourers. Let's deal with these brain fuckers. I love that the first move they can't fucking do anything because they're just trying to catch up on you.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short
I have an idea. See if this kills you first. There we go. Good.
Still on my feet.
Let's try and just Thunderwave and kill them both. Yeet! Ah! It didn't kill either of them. I really thought it would. That's a shame. Wild shit. Let's give this a whirl. Let's go into a wolf. You have assumed a different shape. You can dismiss it to change back to your original form. Okay. We don't want to do that right now. Ava, she's the wild shit. So when you turn into like another animal as well, you get a unique health pool. So, like, that's not her normal health being dealt damage to. She will die as the wolf and then go back to her original health pool.
Despite everything.
Can I do anything else to piss you off? Luna Mend. Let's just switch back for the fun of it. Ah, you missed Shadowheart, you dumbass. Now die.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Taking their brains. I'm alright, thank you. Probably scaring the hell out of Shark right now. Her name is Shadowheart. Don't you call her Shark. Rapier, silver locket, cheese wedge. Ooh, we got some good shit there. We got some good shit. There's a chest up there, so I want it. Down we go. I'm sure Shadowheart's seen much worse. Whoop. Oh yeah, I know what you mean now. Hang on a minute.
Something the matter?
You just lose the wild shape when you go to talk to someone. Oh. So I just walk around as a wolf now. Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. I am now playing as an animal. That's it.
There, a mind flare. And it's her.
Not anymore, it's not. Bruh. Alright.
Something the matter?
Let's change back. Let's get some more people on the team. I want to have a couple more people in the camp before we wrap up the stream. We'll obviously be able to get further into story in the next one because we won't have spent an hour doing character creation, but it's the elf man.
I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Yeah, we're gonna do lots of long rests to Caius to make sure we get
You can
all
kill
plot.
it, can't you?
So I'm not
Like you
bothered
killed the
about that.
others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
You bastard. Ooh. Roll away. Strength. Let's try a strength roll. And I can add some guidance from Shadowheart. Oh, elixir of giant hill strength. No, not right now. Come on. Yes! Boom. Fuck you.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Put the knife away.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I should think so. Oh?
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Introduce yourself.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
How did they get to know abducting during the day? Shadows exist. Okay. Travel with me.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
So yes, sir. And we do need to meet one more person in the nearby area. We'll get to them in a minute. Let's have a little wander. Is there anything around here? There's a pig. Oh. Can we kill it for food, for camp? Wait, hang on. Hang on a minute. With animals. Let's talk to the boar.
Away! Away! You're all the same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears, but not me!
Dude just fucking vanished into the air! Alright, I guess we're not getting the camp supplies off him then. We'll live. Plus Shadowheart approved of us being nice, so that's a W. Okay. Been this way? Oh, this kind of takes us back around to where we were. Locked. Astarion, darling.
Delicious. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Balding Gate. Yes. Okay, yeah, so I mentioned this last time, but I will re-clarify. If you roll a 20, it doesn't matter what the requirement is, you will always successfully do whatever it is you're going for. So if it's higher than 20, you'll still successfully pull it off. If you roll a 1, doesn't matter what bonuses you have, they get ignored. A 1 is an instant failure. Worth remembering. Leather helmet. Oh, darling. No, I'm trying to say darling now. Astarion. Oh, darling.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Don't we all? I have a brain in mind. Let's go and recruit another member to the gang. To the gang, the squad, the fam. Where do these take us? We're going up this way.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Yeah, because one of them carries a supply pack. I think that's scripted to happen, so you always get a supply pack of one of them, which is cool. Kick Shadowheart out for a moment when you save Lae'zel. No, even if she disapproves of something. I'm good at getting her approval really quickly. I've said this before.
Approach the sigil on the stone.
I know how to get her affection just
Magic
like that.
Glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
It does. Let's touch it. It looks dangerous. Touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Let's cut it off. Grab the hand and pull. Wait, what? Let's flow some words of prayer to soothe the sigil's magic. Let's try that. There we go. Slap it. Oh, sorry, I should have slapped it. My bad.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
And out he comes.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies.
I've heard that name
Usually
before
better at
somewhere.
this.
Wait, what? Yo, it's this dude. It's this dude. I have a spare, like, etched foil card of Gale for some reason. Don't talk to me. I wish it could have been a Karlach card instead.
Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I
We
know
never
you,
are.
don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, man.
Whoa, easy does it. You really, really don't want to do that. Not a threat. Just an observation.
I really like that he says this and then you just put it away without a second thought. He's like, yep,
Much obliged.
it's all good.
Besides, I suspect the real villain here is one we have in common. Back on the ship, you two were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more apparently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's
Yeah,
a
we're aware.
process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
No. I tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites, I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Okay. Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me. Yes.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Cool. He can level up as well. Let's level him up real quick.
Watch your back.
Alright. Now we can all die together. Excuse me, have a bit more faith in my combat abilities, thank you very much. Alright, a couple of basic abilities for Astarion. And a couple of basic abilities probably for Gale. I might be able to fiddle with his spells a little bit. Specialization available. Ooh, okay. I want to pick his fucking oh, bruh. Let's just pick something real quick. I'm probably not going to use Gale too much unless he wants to get, I don't know. This tadpole's going to kill a sense, not the... Oh god, Troy's going to kill a sense. Oh, well. Experimental alchemy. Oh. I am not too sure. Oh, that's cool. Once per turn, if you kill a creature with a spell, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell slot level used. Thrice if it's a necromancy spell. That's good. Let's bring that. Okay, and we want magic missile, because that one's class, and we'll bring chromatic orb. That one's good as well. And he's got Thunder Wave memorized already. Good, good. Good shit. Good shit. There we go. One of those spells, that'll do. That'll do nicely. That'll do nicely. Alright, we got a proper little squad now. Squad gang fam.
Not as bad as it could have.
I want to find a person. No, it's a tree stump. I'm crazy. Wait, who's up here? It's Lae'zel. Who would have seen that coming?
Right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move. Yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
I like how it's not help me or get me out of here, it's get rid of them.
Under elf.
Play time, Mesa.
Wow, I was not expecting that. They just don't like Drow, clearly. Let's intimidate them. If you value your life, walk away.
Demaze.
Come, Mesa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
See, so Shadowheart isn't a big fan of the gift, so getting that extra approval means that when we recruit her, we'll get a disapproval and it'll balance out.
Goblins before you see.
As you say.
There you are. Oh.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses.
I think she hit the ground a bit too hard then.
But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Nah, goes my count.
Very well. But heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Okay. Dragon egg mushroom. Alright. You good there, Lae'zel? She's just going for a wander, don't worry about her. Okay. There is a fast travel point around here I want to just grab real
Shouting
quick.
up ahead.
Yep, because we hear shouting.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Shadowheart, I am very careful. I am the most careful to ever have careful. Alright. Let's find out what's going on. What's happening up here? What's going on?
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no
Right here?
time!
nine hells! Open the gates!
Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Bro thinks he's the coolest. He is pretty cool, though. Will's pretty cool. Alright. Let's have a big fight. Let's fucking kill some people. Here we go, lads.
By sickle and sword.
That was pretty slick. Now. Okay, darling.
A better position.
So, trick with the Astarion is we can hide and then sneak attack people if we're out of vision. So let's find someone with a decent pool of health we can sneak attack. Yep. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really?
Get to the high ground!
If it was gameplay, that Eldritch Blast would have missed. Nah, man. Come on. Eldritch Blast is pretty peak from what I've heard.
Got to move.
I should have heart. Guiding bolt to binge. Yeet! There we go. Oh, a potion. That's very helpful. For a Astarion getting targeted like that. Disgraceful. Oh. We are rallied. Let's go. Oh. And a goblin's dead. Alright. Let's see what you can do, Gale. Not much, probably. Bit of a useless bitch, this guy.
Onward.
Why are you going around Shadowheart like that? There was no need for that. Alright. Flashing missile. Can I hit anyone from here? Yes. I want to kill someone, though. 2. Three. Yes, we took the goblin off the board, but the bugbear is somehow still alive.
Blood comes easy these days. On my way.
Meanwhile, let's do some ice knifing. Hit. That's more like it. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, Will, what have you got? Oh, you just said in chat about Eldritch Blast missing. Well, you were right. Okay. Go on, darling. Oh, you fucking stupid darling.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
I don't think you will. Okay, at least hit the second time. The saying that and then missing is pretty fucking hilarious, I can't lie. No. You could have got the guy right in front of you who has less health. That would have made much more sense, but alright. There we go. 2 enemies left. 1 enemy left. Gale, finish the job.
That was the last of them.
We're gonna have a long rest, so I'm not bothered about spell slots.
Open the gate!
Open the gates! Open them now!
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I wonder as well.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts have any friends, and if they're nearby.
Oh, alright. I didn't go into the door immediately, so you shut it on me, you bitch. Scrolls. I've picked up as well that Gale can learn spells based on the scrolls you give him. It just costs 50 gold each time. But that's not bad at all, realistically. Especially if you sell a lot of things, get him to pick things up and be like, yeah, sure, I could learn this spell. Bro will just know every spell there is. I mean, he can't equip them all, obviously, but it's still a cool idea. Price gets higher with high-level spells. That makes sense. Because 50 gold, like I said, that seems cheap. That seems really fucking cheap. Alright. In we go. Open the gate! Send a raven. Wait, who's the other guy there? He's not normally there, is he?
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
I like the drow dialogue.
Pull your claws in, under elf. Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life. Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help. Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
What have we got? Melee attack, melee attack. What's the value to roll on them? 0. I doubt it. If you want me to take both of these down, I will otherwise knock it off. More violence will bring you back. Stop the thing. Back those. Let's punch the human. He's a bitch. About to blow who, man? This is not going to work, is it? No! Bollocks! I drank that potion for no reason!
He acts before you can intervene.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
He let you in.
Too little, too late.
You're a
He
prick.
was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
It's a bit extreme.
Goblins with the same vigor he had for that teeth for once.
Let's check in on Zevlor.
Let's try to...
You right there, buddy?
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
What I didn't expect was help out there from a drow. Thank you. I'm Zevlor. I meant no insult. It's simply that yours are a people at war with themselves. I've never known them to care for outsiders. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Oh, druid line.
Lucky you. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you
Shut
a
up,
great
Astarion.
debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Oh, thanks. Cheers for that. Okay. So, let's go. There's a vendor just down here. Let's talk to him, and then I think we'll do an overnight camp and wrap for now. Because I think, before, like, I want to get invested in this section of the story in its own stream rather than tail ends now.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? I lower my prices for fellow druids. But
Oh.
you'll need to be quick. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Yeah. Alright. Now, yes, he has. Good, good, good. So, now what I'm going to do is just buy all of his dye. I have a one-track mind, and I make absolutely no apologies for it. I like being able to customize my outfits. Sue me. Okay, so, is there anything I can sell that I'm not using? Not really. The rapier does the same amount of damage as the quarterstaff, so I could use that. Short sword I'm not going to use. I'll sell you that. I'll sell you the jewellery, actually. That. Yeah, that'll about do it. Alright, so all I want to do to finish off is do a little bit of dyeing for my outfit. Let's see what I can do. I want to try and do a green dye. You know, like druid green colour. See how it looks. Ooh, that works. Can I do it to the cape, though? How's the cape going to look with that applied? Nice! Cool. Wish you could do preview dice before committing. Yeah, I do too. I do as well. There are also gloves of power. They look nice. Let's put some green dye on them. And then put them on the boots as well. These are the ones I'm wearing. Yes. Boom. I don't know about the white at the bottom, but either way, we got a proper green druid outfit now. Much better. Much better. Looks good. Alright, let's camp for the night. See, it says you have enough campfires. And here we are in our camp. Truly epic. I do want better homely clothes, though. I don't have anything on me. I need to get better stuff. We will get there. We'll get there. For now, let's put some... Actually, the outfit works quite well, colour-wise. Got your Twitch gear. I do, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like, the gold outlining is very annoying. And then beyond that, there's just underwear, which... Yeah, I could strut around in my underwear if I wanted to, but... you know, it's a bit breezy out. It's a bit breezy out. I feel like I actually got some clothes on. Drake dye? I did. And that's a waste of the Drake dye. It's a waste. It is an absolute waste. So, let's just stick with what we've got. Let's talk to some people. Shadowheart, you come first, darling.
How do you feel?
With my hands.
Yes, me as well. Besides the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. I feel good. It's so strange. Do you remember the voice aboard the ship?
Dyes everything red when you can. Yeah, you only have 5 Drake General dyes. You might say you might be able to find them elsewhere, but I've never seen them anywhere, so I treat them as though I've only got those 5 dyes.
Yes. Almost like it's whispering to me still. The voice said I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think that means? For now. But we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to keep looking for a healer. I've said my piece. Good night.
Bit stern. Can I not say anything else to you?
Something the matter?
Your clothes are nice. Can I have them? They're much better than what I have.
Fine.
How am I holding up in
What's
your
on your
estimations?
mind?
Let's see.
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
Okay. Let's go and talk to Astarion. Because of that in the context of it just doesn't look good, except your point about the rarity. Oh, it also just doesn't look good. I don't think it looks good on that outfit. I've tried it.
Future. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen. Indeed you could. We're all doing surprisingly well, given the circumstances. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
I haven't heard this before. Try it and I'll spill your guts.
Don't be so pig-headed.
Oh.
I'm being practical. How much damage will you cause if you transform? How much blood can you bear to have on your hands? A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone.
Of course, you talk about that.
We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Little bit, yeah.
This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously. Oh, my dear. I'd like to see you try. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Anything else to say?
Something? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Glad he told us so much. Oh, noble. Yes, lest ye be judged. Got inspiration. Learn Astarion's history as a magistrate. Ha! What? That's my first inspiration of the game.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
And what if it is?
Chatter already, Tusky.
Githyanki is so unusual.
I expect I am your first.
Technically, I have.
And they didn't cut you from navel to neck. Well, perhaps they were otherwise occupied. I am still getting used to people like you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension.
Oh, all right.
More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that.
Yes, Mom.
The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
She's right. She makes a good point. Alright, and all we have left is to talk to... What the fuck? That's not... think that's intentional. I'm not convinced that's intentional. Oh, it is! Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought it was a bug. What the fuck? I've never seen this. My brother, what are you doing?
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
The tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and greying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices.
This sounds familiar.
Need to go on? Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture? Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born.
Craig David would love that. Yeah, greying skin.
Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Yes, sir. Anything else you want to say, though, first?
In magic, are you?
Oh, more.
Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master. Go ahead. I'm listening. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
Oh, quite.
I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Oh. Fair enough, then. Okay. We've gone round the camp. We've had a bit of a chat with people. We've had some vibes. I think that's a good point to turn in for the night. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep, darling. Let's just quickly check I haven't got any more camp supplies to put into camp. Yes, I have. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. Lazel, have you got any on you? Oh, I can't check our inventory unless you're
Still alive, so that's progress.
Let's go. Oh. What is bro doing? You do be sneaking. You do be sneaking, though. And there we go. Anyone want to talk to me after the night's sleep? Or we all okay? We all happy? Oh, hi, Shadowheart.
Something the matter?
No, we're good. Alright. So we are going to pause the game there. Oh yeah, single save. So now, all I have to do is keep saving. I only have one save for this profile. Yep, single save campsite. Ooh. Isn't that exciting? Right, well there you go. We're 2 hours deep into the playthrough. We've made our character. We've had some good stuff here. And we will wrap it up there. So thank you all very, very much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. It's been a decent start. We will continue with this probably next week and see where we go from there. And like I said, I'd like to make a full series out of this, but it'll depend on whether people are enjoying it, what else I want to stream, that kind of thing. So hopefully we will be able to keep it up, but all the same. was nice to get to chill and play this, because I would have played it anyway if I was off stream, so it's nice to have some of you here for that. So, let's pass on the love to somebody else. Who is streaming? Let's have a little peek. A little teensy-weensy peek. Liz is live. She's playing something called Shadows of Doubt. I have not heard of that, but let's drop a little raid on her. So thank you all for hanging out. Greatly appreciated. I will probably be live tomorrow, if not then Friday. Thanks for hanging out. Much love. And I will see you all in the next stream. As for videos, by the way, I'll do a payday video at some point. I haven't really got anything else to say at the minute. I'm going to do a video on Baldur's Gate 3, though, soon. Need to get that recorded. Bye.